Well, Kayla, I think it's safe to say that Film Streams has had quite an exciting month. First, they recently reopened the historical Dundee Theater, and then they hosted the red carpet premiere of Downsizing just last week.
How you can see the film that was partially filmed in Omaha, and what other highly anticipated movies coming to the big screen this week.
Welcome back, Casey Logan. How are you? I love this navy going on.
Oh, thanks. Yes, my monochrome sort of look to this morning.
Yes, I like it. So you guys have been so busy
with,
I mean, these aren't small events that have been going on. These are big time things going on. So let's first start with the reopening of the Dundee Theater.
Yeah.
How has that been?
It's been great. You know, we opened December 1st. You know, since the beginning of this project, or since early on in this project, we were hoping that we would be you know, up and running by the end of the year, and so we hit that, and then in time for Downsizing, which I know we'll talk about. So it's been great. People have really been responding well to the theater, and you know, things are running great. Movies are running. The theaters are looking great. We've got our wonderful restaurant partner, Kitchen Table, that is operating in there and doing just such a fantastic job. And you know, of course, we've got the historic theater. We've added the second room too, where we've got our 25-seat micro cinema. We've got our bookstore, which is great. Great this time of year as people are doing some holiday gift shopping.
Yeah.
So people have really been responding well and kind of coming in to check out the space and even kind of looking around. People that might not even be coming to see a movie, of course, are getting meals at Kitchen Table. So it's been an exciting time.
Well, it's so much more than a theater. It's really just a community center, really. And what perfect timing, because Alexander Payne has been a huge supporter of Film Streams ever since the organization existed.
Yeah.
So what perfect synergy that he has this huge movie opening. So let's talk Downsizing. How was the premiere, and then how long is the movie going to be showing?
So the premiere this last Friday was super exciting. You know, it was a pretty rare event for us, rolling out the red carpet. We had Alexander here, of course, and as you said, he's been a supporter of Film Streams from the very beginning. He grew up going to the Dundee, so you know, we always looked at it like if the stars could align, where we open the Dundee and Downsizing is able to open and then show. It's just going to be perfect. Hong Chow, who was just nominated for a Golden Globe, is in the film.
And a SAG award. I mean,
and a SAG award. I mean, and she is outstanding in the film. You know, Alexander says that she kind of steals the movie, and she's like really kind of the soul of the movie. And so it was so great to have her here. So yeah, it was a really fun night on Friday, and we're really excited to be open to the public. Thursday, early shows of Downsizing start. Our 7 o'clock Thursday is already sold out. And we've got, you know, of course, we've got many show times that are going to be coming this next week. So yeah.
And we're taking a look at the clip. Matt Damon is in it. Kristen Wiig is in it. So they've got Christoph Waltz, who I absolutely love. There's a star-studded cast. Mike saw it. I have not seen it. He got to see a special viewing, and he said it was great. So definitely recommends it. But you have another exciting movie that's coming out this weekend at your other location, correct?
Yeah.
The Darkest Hour, which my family just was talking about, that we need to see this. Can you tell us what that film is about and how can we see it?
Yeah. So you know, as much excitement that's happening at the Dundee Theater, we've still got some great stuff that's coming at the Ruth Sokoloff Theater. And so Friday we start Darkest Hour. So this is it's a movie about the sort of the early weeks of Winston Churchill's tenure as Prime Minister and in England right before World War II. And so, you know, it was he was kind of faced with this impossible situation early on, whether to kind of enter into a war that he knew was going to be, you know, you know, catastrophic, or continue to appease Hitler. And so, that's sort of the setup for the film. Gary Oldman plays Winston Churchill. He's completely unrecognizable.
I know. I had no idea.
You do not see Gary Oldman when you're watching this, but is just drawing all sorts of acclaim for his performance. You know, and it's an interesting time too. A few years ago, there was the King's Speech that came out. That was sort of around this time. Dunkirk, of course, came out.
That's right.
You know, earlier this year, and so Darkest Hour kind of takes a look at that period in time, but through from the perspective of Winston Churchill. Of course, is just a historic figure that a lot of people are interested in. So, yeah.
Can we jump back to Downsizing, because not everybody had a chance to see the premiere, and people here always love seeing Omaha on the screen. So how much of Omaha is in the movie for people who come out to see that?
You know, there's a good amount of Omaha, and then there's even just like references to like just a bit of dialogue that throws in that I think people from Omaha are going to get. But, you know, Matt Damon's character, who works at Omaha Steaks.
I love that.
You know, there's different locations in Omaha that people will recognize, and like I said, just references to Omaha. It's a great movie, I think, for anyone to be seeing. But if you're from Omaha, you're going to pick up on a few extra things. It's pretty fun.
Well, and Omaha Steaks employees were actually used as background actors, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So how cool for them to be able to watch that and see themselves and their workplace on the big screen.
And some speaking roles, some brief speaking roles too,
really?
for some Omaha
very
Steaks
cool.
employees.
Well, and I cracked up too, because I don't know if they say it's Safranic or Safronic. I've heard it pronounced both ways, and I haven't seen the movie yet. But I mean, I'm a South O girl. I used to babysit Safranic, so that's what his character's name is too. So it's I mean, like, even the names are traditional to the area and the community. And this is he always has done these movies about real people, but seeing it on the scope where it's got, the effects and everything else, I can't wait to see it. I know that his movies are always kind of thinkers.
They're thinkers. They're funny, and in this one, of course, it's got the additional element of the kind of the sci-fi thing that's going on in, and I think it stays with you. I think it's one that you continue to think about, and I think it rewards repeat viewings. You pick up on things that you might not have picked up the first time.
Well, you can check that out, both of them, this weekend at Film Streams, both theaters. You have an opportunity. You can go over to their website at filmstreams.org for more information. Can you buy tickets online?
You can, and in fact, for Downsizing, I encourage people to do that, because it's really selling well. We never charge any fees, so whatever you pay online is what you pay at the box office, and vice versa.
A great opportunity to get in and see the theater for the first time as well. Congratulations, Casey. Quite a month.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, well, 90% of Americans